What happened to Sri Lanka?
Do you remember the Express Pearl maritime disaster in May 2021? The Express Pearl arrived from the port of Hazira in India on the 15th of May, carrying 25 tons of nitric acid, various other chemicals, and 1,486 containers of cosmetic products. On the 19th of May, the Express Pearl reached the vicinity of Colombo port and was anchored 9.5 nautical miles away. The fire on the ship broke out on the 20th of May, but it was later revealed that there had been a nitric acid leak on board prior to this. Attempts to offload the leaking container at the ports of Hazira in India and Hamad in Qatar were denied due to the lack of adequate technology to handle such hazardous materials. Did the Colombo port have the necessary facilities to handle this? Or were the authorities unaware of the impending danger until the ship arrived? Alternatively, was there a deliberate intention to bring the ship to Colombo? These questions require a thorough investigation. When the fire started on the 20th of May, the sea was rough and it was raining. Initially, seawater was used to try to extinguish the fire in containers holding nitric acid. Later, chemicals were used and eventually, India also provided assistance. We also witnessed how the minister in charge of the port at the time was giving instructions from the control room to extinguish the fire. Despite these efforts, the ship sank 13 days later. In addition to nitric acid, the ship carried numerous containers of plastic pellets used as raw materials for plastic production. This resulted in significant environmental damage, with an estimated 1,680 metric tons of plastic pellets entering the Sea of Sri Lanka. A recent report by the Faculty of Fisheries and Marine Sciences and Technology at the University of Ruhuna highlighted the harmful impact of microplastics on the marine environment. The report revealed the extent of the damage, with dead fish, turtles and dolphins washing ashore. Over 200 dead turtles were found in various locations. The damage caused by the disaster is immeasurable. Do you remember what the state minister in charge of the marine environment said at the time?
මේ වාරකන් කාලේ බොහෝ අනතුරු වෙන්නට පුළුවන්. දැන් උදාහරණයක් වශයෙන් මම පරිසරවේදියෙක් නෙවෙයි. නමුත් මට සමහර පරිසරවේදියෝ මම දැක්කා සමාජ ජාලවල කියලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේ සමාජ පරිසරවේදියෝ මාත් එක්ක ඍජුවත් කියලා තියෙනවා. වාරකන් කාලයට සත්තු අනතුරු වලට ලක් වෙනවා.
There is no need to reiterate the extent of the Express Pearl disaster. We all witnessed it. While we cannot restore the damage, we have an opportunity to seek compensation. So far, we have received $10 million, which was used to control the fire, clean the beaches, and compensate fishermen. However, the issue of compensation remains unresolved. Legal proceedings are ongoing in Sri Lanka and in Singapore. Reports indicate that the shipping company has obtained a court order in the UK to limit the compensation. It has also been revealed that a significant amount of data and emails from the ship's system were deliberately deleted after the fire. Meanwhile, the ship has been dismantled and removed. On the 12th of May last year, the then Minister of Justice made a serious allegation of bribery related to the Express Pearl incident.
ඔහු මට WhatsApp පණිවිඩය මගින් අප්‍රේල් 6 වෙනිදා ඉදිරිපත් කරා නැට්වෙස්ට් බැංකුවේ අහවල් නම තියෙන කෙනාගේ ගිණුමට ඩොලර් මිලියන 250ක් බැර වෙලා තියෙනවා. මේ ගිණුමේ නම තියෙන කෙනා නීතිපති දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවේ අපේ නඩු කටයුතු කරන නිලධාරියාගේ ඥාතියෙක් කියලා. හැබැයි මම ඒක CID එකට දුන්නා.
That's all there is to it. In 2010, British Petroleum was fined $4 billion for the environmental damage caused by the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. Similarly, the recent blockage of the Suez Canal by a cargo ship resulted in a $550 million compensation. These are not trivial matters. Ships are insured and these transactions involve billions of dollars. It is not unreasonable to seek compensation for the Express Pearl disaster. Did someone benefit from this disaster? Is that why we have not yet received fair compensation? These questions must be investigated. We are enduring heavy taxes to overcome the economic crisis and receiving $2.9 billion from the IMF. How many times more could we receive if we obtained fair compensation for the Express Pearl disaster? Isn't it the public's expectation to see justice served for our country?
The power of the people.